These Amazon products are so genius. If you like anything, it'll all be linked down below in the description box and pinned in the top comment. So this is actually an electric box cutter, and it comes in really handy for a lot of reasons, but especially if you do get a lot of boxes or packages, maybe from Amazon. It's often really hard to break down the boxes for the trash. So you can actually just get this, and there is a safety button you have to press first. Then you can hit the main button, and then that's what turns this on. It glides through cardboard. You can cut the boxes into really small squares. Again, easy for then taking it to the trash. This obviously cuts through paper, carpet, leather, like all kinds of things. It'd be amazing even for just wrapping presents, but being able to easily break down boxes is really what's genius for me. Now, this is a money-saving challenge box, and this is genius for anybody that wants to save more money. It's actually really fun, and it kind of tricks your brain as well. So let me just explain how it works. So it comes with the wooden box, and you can get them in different colors so that it matches your home more. You can keep this in your bedroom, maybe your kitchen, wherever you kind of see it fairly often. And then it comes with stickers. Now, every sticker will be completely different, and you have to pick the amount that you want to try to save. So there's 10,000, there's 1,000, 5,000, $800. It just kind of depends. Like this is $1,000, and you would remove the sticker. Actually, I already put one on here. So this is actually for $3,000. And you put the sticker on the front, and then it also comes with a marker that you can keep here at the top. And then whenever you see these amounts, for example, 20 bucks, you put 20 bucks into the box, and then you cross it off. Your goal is obviously to fill this entire thing and have it be completely filled in. And then once it is, you will have saved $3,000. And then if you want to move on to another challenge, you can put the next sticker directly on top and start over. Next, we have exercise dice. I love these. I cannot recommend them enough. I think they're great for adults, but they're really fun for kids too, just because they are fun and unexpected. You never know what's coming next. I think there's a lot of variety with this too. So how it works is the green is the time or the reps that you're assigned to, and then the yellow are all the different exercises and moves. And there's so many different things like bicycle crunches, there's jumping jacks, there's side lunges, sit-ups, there's a wild card, and you can kind of do whatever you want for that. So I just throw all 4 at one time, and then I just work my way through the 3 different exercises assigned to me based on the time or the reps given to me. It's just really fun. And again, there's a lot of variety, and you never know what's coming next, which kind of keeps you motivated. Next, we have these Marie hair capsules, which are not to be consumed internally. They're for your hair. And I think the delivery method is really what's genius. So they literally come in these little capsules that you twist off the top and squeeze the oil onto your hands. It's filled with keratin, argan oil, vitamins A, E, B5, a whole superfood complex. The reason I tried these is because I loved their keratin hair mask that you use in the shower. I shared that a few weeks ago. A lot of you guys tried that, loved it as well. I mean, people came back and wrote in the comments how silky it made their hair feel. Love this stuff too, but you can actually use this out of the shower. So you can either use it as a leave-in conditioner when your hair's wet. It's going to reduce frizziness. It's gonna add shine to your hair, but I actually like to use it on dry hair. So here's kind of like a before and after. My hair was looking really dry and frizzy. Apply it directly to your hair, and truly within seconds, look how much shinier, smoother, better my hair looks on the other side. Like it really makes a big instant difference. Another idea I had, since these capsules are so small, you could easily throw a few into your purse. You could even throw a few into your toiletry bag if you're going on vacation. You don't need to worry about taking the whole bottle. And if your hair is looking dry or frizzy, you can just bust one of these out. So if you do want to use that code they gave me a while back, it does still work. It is Whitney for 20% off all of their products. Moving along to these silicone lid latches. Again, so genius. Where have they been all my life? They're amazing for transferring food to other people's houses for like Thanksgiving or maybe a party or a gathering. This is great for casserole dishes, crock pots, different pots and pans. If you have to put something on the floor in your car or the seat, you don't want the lid falling off, or that could just be a mess. This is so simple. You just put the pot or pan on top of the lid latch and then stretch this around to the lid where there's the handle, and this secures it so quickly. I mean, it's really secure. It's not going anywhere, and then you can easily transfer the food without having to worry worry about it. Next, I have a few things that I think are just so genius for the summer months, like the warmer weather. I think everybody should have one of these tiny portable fans. So you just charge it up and then you just open it up, and then there's 3 different settings. And it's like a really good fan. You can just keep this in your purse whenever you're hot. Maybe you're at a sporting event, maybe you're at a park. You can just bust this out, cool yourself down. We use these all week long at the US Open. And by the way, it doesn't hurt you. Like, kids can use it if you want to like stick your hand in the fan. It doesn't hurt you at all, so it's super safe. But again, very, very compact, and one charge actually lasts a really long time. Now, this next product I did talk about last year, but it is so wonderful to have in the summer if you enjoy being outside, working outside on your laptop. It's so much more enjoyable, but it's really hard to do that because most laptops will just overheat. And then more than that, you can't even see your laptop because it's so bright outside. There's the glare, the laptop isn't bright enough. And so this laptop tent, huge game changer. I mean, really, it is awesome. It's actually very portable. It's very lightweight, but you can open it up, put your laptop in the tent, and work either at a desk or just directly on your lap. And it shields the sun from the laptop so it doesn't overheat, but you can also see the laptop screen perfectly. Like, it's really designed very well. A lot of people have no idea that this is even out there, but people would love it for daily use or even just taking it on vacation. And then we have Boom Boom Sticks, which kind of a weird name, but wow, do they help you breathe better. They are 100% natural. It's just menthol and pure essential oils. I did get the variety pack, so there is tropical, mint, winter mint, and lavender. Lavender would be wonderful before bed, but mint and winter mint, it wakes you up and really clears your nasal passages. So if you do have trouble breathing sometimes, or even if you have allergies, again, this time of year, it's really bad, especially for my husband, but you just stick the little tube on either side of your nose and breathe in deep, and truly instantly it clears everything and you can breathe so much better. Okay, I put this in a previous video. I'm sorry to repeat. It's genius. It is so freaking genius. And I know the tumblers have just been all the rage for the last few years. The Stanley Cup obsession was out of control, but this is the Hydro Jug. I freaking love this thing, okay? This is the best design of all tumblers, hands down, because it's still a straw, but you can close it. No leakage. You could throw this into a bag, do whatever you want with it. No leakage whatsoever, but you can still open it. There's not a million parts to clean it and make it complicated. It comes in tons of colors and sizes. There's even fun patterns, like I got this rose one. The price is amazing. More people need to try this one. Next, we have another cube, but this is actually a productivity cube. This is going to trick your brain into being more productive for a very short amount of time. So there are different times on this. We've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. There's the screen and then the on and off switches. So you turn it on, set it to whatever time. For example, 10 minutes, the screen will automatically pop on, starting to count down from 10 minutes. You can then work as fast as you can, maybe cleaning the kitchen, working on your computer, doing something you don't really want to do, but only for that amount of time. And you'll be very surprised at how much you can accomplish. And then when the timer goes off, you can stop, and you can set this for 5 minutes. You could do it for 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and just kind of motivate yourself to be productive. And when you know you only have to do it for that allotted time, you get way more done. Another genius product is this Raleigh Hanger, which allows you to save so much space in your closet. And you'll notice there's this little lever here that allows you to stick things inside this ring. So you could do hats really easily. You could do belts really easily. And because of this, you can easily pull things off of it as well. But just kind of piggybacking off of this under this same number, I'm still going to link that hanger with the clips. I just love that thing so much. I know I've talked about it a billion times, but you can use hats, you can use it for leggings, you can use it for belts, you could use it for socks. Like, just such a good product. It's really easy to use and maintain. Next, we have the Magic Cloth, which is so genius that most people, including myself, have no idea how it works. It is so freaking cool. You just lay the whole thing out. I love it for makeup and toiletries. You just put a bunch of stuff in the center and then just wrap it up. And the gray actually sticks to the pink side, which which you can get it in other colors, but it just sticks and holds immediately, and it like holds a lot. Like here's just me kind of bouncing it up and down. It's super heavy, but it's completely secure, and then you can easily just pack it away. A lot of photographers will use this to wrap up cameras and lenses. It's very protective, but it really holds and stays in place. But if you do use it for makeup or toiletries, you can just open the whole thing up on your bathroom counter or even in a hotel. You can see all of your products really easily, and then when you're done, just wrap it back up and quickly move it somewhere else. Next, we have a product that is in fact genius, but do I recommend it? I don't know, because wow, do you look like an idiot wearing them. They are motion sickness glasses, but they actually work. It's just you look stupid wearing them. So let me just explain how they do in fact work. There are these rings on the side of you and in front of you. There's no actual lenses, but there are these liquid rings with water that I think just kind of stabilizes your surroundings. And so if you're moving like in a car, like in the back seat, again, it just keeps everything at a level playing field, at least with your brain and your eyes. So we tested this with Hayes, who gets very car sick, but especially when we drive to this one particular golf course, it is up and down and around and crazy hilly every single time we've gone to this golf course. Every time he gets out and literally throws up. Okay, like this is like a thing. So I was like, let's order these, let's try it. He wore these the whole time up and down and around the hills, and he was 100% fine when we arrived at the golf course. Okay, so I know these work. You just look really stupid wearing them. And you know what? While I'm being just a teeny weeny bit negative, I just wanted to show you a product that I thought was gonna be genius, and it just sucked. Okay, these are shredding lids. You just fit them over top mason jars. They actually come in a few different sizes depending on what jars you have. But I thought this would be so cool to shred carrots or cheese, that kind of thing, and it would just go directly into the container or the jar. It'd be mess-free. No, so stupid. Look at this complete mess it's made. And I tried different things. It's just made a whole mess on the counter. Half of it didn't even go into the jar. So I just want you guys to know, like, there's some things that look so cool and they're just awful. And that's the point of these videos. Like, I just want to recommend things that actually work. Like this microfiber duster with the really long extension pole. This thing is awesome. It's only $13. The material is great. It's going to just latch on to all the dust. This would be amazing for ceiling fans. If you have really tall ceilings with big windows like we do in our living room, this is awesome to dust the ledges up and around. Like, this is wonderful to have. But again, you can't beat the price, and it really extends out far. And then another really inexpensive but genius cleaning tool is this Grout scrub brush. Okay, this is very, very heavy duty. The bristles are really stiff, but if you notice, they're at an angle, kind of like a point. And so if you do have any tile, maybe in your shower, different floors, bathroom, kitchen, wherever, this really gets in there, and it's really long as well. It's like a long handle, so you don't have to be on your knees, like crouched over. You can use this and kind of give it a lot of force and really clean the grout throughout your home. Next, I wanted to share a couple products that I don't personally need, but I do think they're genius, and I think you guys might be interested in knowing that they even exist. So this is actually a pouring chute that attaches to a KitchenAid stand mixer. So it is stainless steel. It just attaches directly onto the bowl, and it makes adding in ingredients so much easier. You just pour it down the chute. It just goes directly in. There's no messes. It's, again, very inexpensive, but one of those pieces that kind of just makes your life a lot easier. But speaking of baking, I just want to let you guys know that this is even available on Amazon, because this surprised me, but it is an organic sourdough starter. So making your own sourdough bread at home is suddenly so popular. It's all the rage and people are loving it. But the first hurdle or step to doing this is you need a good starter, and it's really hard to find one. People are getting them like on Facebook Marketplace. They'll go to the Amish and like try to find one there. Like, it's really hard. So this is a small company on Amazon, like a small business. It was organic and it's like under 20 bucks. And like, again, it's just like a small business, and I just thought you guys might be interested. You can watch all kinds of videos on YouTube and TikTok on how to make your own sourdough bread. It is so much healthier. But again, finding a starter is the starting point. Everything in this video will be linked down below in the description box. I'll also link everything in the top first comment. And don't forget to use some of the promo codes I was able to get. You can enter those at checkout. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.